One of the keys to the United States being all that it's called to be is for us to have a world-class education system. Right now, many other countries are passing us by when it comes to math and science, engineering and arts, and we need to change that. In fact, there's a big gap now, even between some suburban areas and urban areas, where the resources aren't there, the money is not there for us, our students to have the best chance possible to succeed. I really believe this, that we have to get parents back involved in our students' education. What we've seen with COVID, when parents certainly had an opportunity then to see what was being taught, that really lifted the lid on what's being taught today, and parents need to be involved. We need to get politics out of school, parents involved. We need to be able to expand opportunities for kids to be able to go to a school that fits their desires and fits their level, skill level at a higher level. If they feel like they can succeed at a school that's down the street that may not be in their zip code because the one they're in is performing poorly, we shouldn't punish the student for that. And so there needs to be a remaking a little bit of the rules in each state about what it means for a student to be able to pursue academic excellence. I really believe this, there's incredible potential in every child. I remember when I was growing up, I didn't necessarily see that right away. I didn't really see that I could, I knew I'd go to college, but I didn't necessarily see that I could go to one of the best schools. Eventually I found my way at one of the better schools, but I didn't start out that way. In fact, some of my teachers didn't even think that I could do it right away, but eventually I did, and I got through and I did well, and eventually got a master's degree, all because I started seeing horizons a little bit different. And this is what everyone needs to see, that our potential for every young child is unlimited, and that when we can free them up and seeing that they can be all that they're called to be, that God has a great plan for their life, we can equip them better, they're going to change the world. I had this impression of revival. It was like if Jesus came back and he wanted to say, hey, you guys want to have a great country. Well, what are you doing about those school districts in the poorest area of your city? What are you doing about the graduation rates? Do you want to influence those? And many of us are so busy just doing church or doing life that we're not focused on some of the most hurting in our cities. And I really believe this, when we do this, when we get involved from a community perspective, from churches, businesses, organizations, charities, universities, individuals, students, college students, giving back, we're going to pour back into the next generation, and we're going to change the world. Academic excellence is incredibly important. Lifting the lid and seeing the future is what we need to do, and we can do that with the Way to Freedom.